Hi everyone, I'm Mark from Travelshorts, that's my son Matthew, that's my daughter Holly, and today's the third day of our epic Japan trip. And the plan is to go from Osaka, where we are now, to Hiroshima and Miyajima Island by the Shinkansen Bullet Train. As today is going to be the last day we're staying in this hotel because we're going to move on to the Universal Studios Parkfront Hotel this evening. We're checking out now. Last night I went online and did a luggage forwarding service so we don't have to carry our bags with us to Hiroshima or leave them in reception downstairs and then come back at the end of our day trip and pick them up and take them to the new hotel. So we're going to drop these downstairs now. We've got a QR code from the company that's going to be doing it. And then hopefully when we get to our new hotel this evening, our cases will be there waiting for us. Just two. Okay, thank you. So we've checked out, we've left our bags with the concierge. Fingers crossed everything's going to work out okay with those and they'll be forwarded to our next hotel. It's 7:40 in the morning. Our Shinkansen leaves from Shin-Osaka Station at 9:02. So we've left ourselves quite a bit of time to get there on time. We're going from Namba Station, going on the subway to Shin-Osaka. That's what we're going to be doing first. Our hotel here, the Hotel Monterey, Grasmere, is just a few minutes walk to the station. So the subway line we're going to take to Shin-Osaka Station this morning is the Misuji line. To ride the subway today, we're using IC cards. The one for the Osaka area, which is where we arrived, is the Ikoka card. Me and Matthew have got an adult one. Holly's got a child one, which means that all her rides are half fare. And even though, like I said, the Ikoka cards are originally purchased in Osaka, it can be used throughout Japan. If you arrived into places like Tokyo, you'll get a Suica card or a Passmo, but they're all identical and they can all be used in the same places. So we're going to be going from 2 this morning, starting off at Namba Station, taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting off at the 7th stop, Shin-Osaka M13. I think we're just going to wait for the next one. You okay, Hal? Blue sign, say Shinkansen. So Matthew is going to get that chicken one. Okay, Matthew's changed his mind. He's going to get that one there. And that's a self-heating one as well, so it can be warm. So we got our Ekibens for the train. That's going to be our breakfast once we get moving. So we've just arrived at the Shinkansen entrance this way. We've got our JR Kansai Hiroshima passes. I'll talk about these while we're on the train. So we're going to go through here now and try and find our platform. So that's our train. Well, there's our train there, number 5, 902. Platform number 22. So let's go and find platform 22. So we're the second train from this platform. There's one before ours. But we'll go up and take a look. And so you know where your carriage will be arriving at the station, it's quite clearly signed on the floor. So we're going from carriage number 12, so that line begins here. So far, everything in this station has been really straightforward, really easy to find where we needed to go after we got off the subway to come here on platform 22. Signs are in English and in Japanese, obviously, so everything has been really straightforward, really simple, no issues at all in finding where we need to be. We made it onto the train. Once we get moving, I'll do a seat tour so you guys can take a look around.
For safety reasons, please do not place luggage in the rear space, in front of the doors, or in the deck area without permission. This may cause inconvenience to other passengers and could lead to trouble. Unattended luggage may be treated as lost property or considered suspicious. Please take care to manage your belongings at all times. If you have difficulty handling your luggage, please contact a train conductor. We apologize for any inconvenience, and thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
This is the Nazomi Super Express, bound for Hakata. We will be stopping at Shinkansen, Okayama, Fukuyama, Hiroshima, and Kokoro stations before arriving at Hakata Terminal. Cars 1 and 2 are for passengers without seat reservations.
Okay, we've departed Shin-Osaka Station. I think it's time to have a bit of a seat tour, shall we? As you can see, there's an awful lot of legroom, a lot more than I actually expected. Look at that. There's a lot of legroom. In front of us are the tray tables. Let's open that, see what they look like. Plenty of space there for our Ekibens, which we're going to start eating in a minute. We are in the row of 3 seats, but there's also 2, so it's a 2 and 3 configuration. Also, if you're traveling as a family of 4 on the double seats, if you put your foot on that button down below there, press it, spin the seats around, you can face each other. Got a window seat, which at the moment we go through a tunnel, so you can't really see anything. And also, by pulling that there, you can put your seat back. Quite far, actually. That goes back really far. I won't do that, though. That'd be annoying to the people behind. There we go. So that is a seat tour of the Nazomi number 5, bound for Hiroshima. Actually, it's bound from Hakata. So I believe this train started in Tokyo earlier today. So it's Tokyo to Hakata. So we're traveling today on a Nazomi number 5, which is an N700 bullet train. I believe it might be the fastest one in the fleet and can reach speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour. You're able to put your hand luggage above the seats there. There's quite a lot of space, but they don't like you to use that for oversized baggage like suitcases. And if you are taking oversized baggage in large suitcases with you on the train, you need to pre-reserve the back seats of every carriage, and you can put your cases behind that seat. We don't need to do that today because we are only on a day trip, but on our later bullet train where we're going from Kyoto to Tokyo, I've reserved those seats so we can put our cases there. We're just arriving at our first station. This is Shinkansen Station. I think it's only been about 10 minutes since we departed Osaka. Do you want to start eating your Ekibens? You hungry? So there's Matthews. And there's Holly's. And I'll show you how to do them, shall I? So both Matthew and Holly have got self-heating ones. So what we're going to do, probably says the instructions somewhere. Oh, it might not be a self-heating one. Thought it was. Okay, so do you want to just open everything up? So we have got, I think, maybe beef or pork or lamb, some kind of meat, egg, bed of rice, and a mochi for dessert. Some vegetables there. What's it like? This is going to be mine. Let's see what this looks like. So I think this is either a pork cutlet or a chicken cutlet. I don't know what this is, but I'll try a bit. I'm going to do my best not to make a mess. Now, I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit awkward eating because it is quite cramped. So I know we've got quite a lot of space here, but it is still quite difficult to pack everything onto the tray table and enjoy our food. So I think we are all really liking this. I'm about to tuck in now. Here's it. Oh, it got away. Here's the egg. Anyway, I don't think you guys want to see me eating, so I'm going to put the camera away and enjoy our breakfast. Okay, it looks like we've come to a stop. They said they're currently checking the vehicle, so I'm not sure how long it's going to be before we move on. Give us more time to eat our Ekibens. There, finished it all. That was really, really nice. I enjoyed eating that. And we've finished our Ekibens now, so we're going to try and find a bin to put them in. I think Holly's going to help me do it as well. And while I'm over there, we do a quick tour of the train, see what the bathroom's like, shall we? Because it won't be a train tour if we don't do a bathroom tour as well. So I thought I'd do a tour of the bathrooms on board, and as you can see when I came in, there's an awful lot of space in here. To stand from the door, first of all, it's an automatic door, so you just push that to close it, push that to open it, and when you do close it, make sure you lock the door there. So we've got a sink, baby changing station, a place to put your baby while you're going to the bathroom if you need to, and then the toilet there, as well as a small sink by there as well. But yeah, look at the amount of space. There's an awful lot of space in here. Awful lot of space. I think that's enough for the tour of the toilet. I'm going to head back to my seat. And we've also got a sink out here to wash your hands if you want to. Looks like the train stopped yet again. So the last time it stopped was for 11 minutes. Now I'm not sure what's happening. They said they're getting somebody to inspect the train. I think we might have picked the wrong one this morning. So we could have gone to the Hiroshima one just 20 minutes sooner, but I wanted to leave a little buffer time. I kind of worked out, because we got up at 7 o'clock this morning, left the hotel 7:30. So I was a bit worried of getting up earlier than that, so I didn't want to really get up at 6:30 to catch that earlier train. So the journey today from Shin-Osaka Station to Hiroshima Station is due to take around 1 hour and 25 minutes. It's probably going to take a little bit more than that now that we've been delayed twice. But we're not in any major rush, so it's not too bad. While we've stopped as well, I thought I'd tell you guys that I've written a travel guide to Japan. It contains everywhere we stayed, everything we've done, tips and tricks we've learned along the way, where we bought attractions, how to stay connected as well, because you're obviously going to need data while you're in Japan, so you can use your phone for things like Google Maps or Google Translate. If you're interested, it's absolutely totally free. I won't even ask you for your email address. There'll be a link to download it in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen now. So that's the Travel Shorts Guide to Japan, totally free. I will not ask for anything. Just simply click the link, scan the code, and it'll download straight away. As we were getting on as well, I did mention the type of ticket that we had today. This is the JR Kansai Hiroshima Pass. It's valid for 5 days and it's part of the JR Pass system. Normally, I would not recommend getting the JR passes anymore. In the past, they used to be really cost effective, but now, since they put their prices about 2 years ago, it's probably cheaper to pay for individual Shinkansen tickets along your trip, unless you are going to use the Shinkansen or the bullet train almost every day to tour around Japan. I do not recommend the JR Pass, but the JR Kansai Hiroshima Pass was very cost effective for what we wanted to do. In fact, it was a no-brainer to actually purchase that. So I don't recall the costs for a return Shinkansen train to Hiroshima and back. I'll put the cost down the bottom of the description here, how much that would cost just getting those trains direct. Or when I investigated a bit further, the JR Kansai Hiroshima Pass was actually cheaper than just a return fare on the Shinkansen. So technically it's valid for 5 days, although we're only going to be using it today, and probably in a couple of days time, 3 days time when we're going to Kyoto. So we're able to use it, not on the Shinkansen, but on the regular trains from Osaka to Nara and then Nara to Kyoto. Also, when we're in Hiroshima today, we can use it for local transport and also a ferry that takes us to Miyajima Island. But like I said, that pass was actually cheaper than the return fare. So I'll put the cost of the pass that I paid on the screen here. And I purchased that through Klook. If you're not familiar with Klook, they're a travel booking service to buying tickets, attractions, and lots of things all around the world. I've used it extensively on my travels. And if you are going to purchase this ticket through Klook or any other tickets that you might want for attractions or train fares, if you use my referral code Travelshorts Klook, which is on there, you'll get 5% off your first purchase. I'd just like to point out, I'm not sponsored by Klook in this video at all. I just purchased those tickets myself with my own money because they were the most cost-effective ones I could find online. I suppose I should also point out that you could use Klook to purchase Shinkansen tickets for anywhere around Japan, and you could still use my referral code to get 5% off price. And like I mentioned earlier, if you are bringing in oversized luggage as well, when you're checking out through Klook, if you buy just Shinkansen tickets on there, especially reserved seats. So if you buy reserved seats via Klook for the Shinkansen, there's actually an option you can click to say you want oversized baggage, and they will automatically book you those back seats where you can put your luggage. Also on the Kyoto to Tokyo route, they say, do you want a Mount Fuji view? Because when you're traveling from Kyoto to Mount Fuji, they recommend you stay on the left-hand side of the train because they should hopefully, as weather permitting, be a view of Mount Fuji from the left side of the train from Kyoto to Tokyo. We are moving again. We were due to arrive into Hiroshima an hour and 25 minutes left after we left Osaka at 10:27. I think it's going to be closer to 11 o'clock now. And if you are interested how I get data while we're aboard, especially here in Japan, I use an eSIM from Airalo. There it is on my phone now. If you're not familiar with what an eSIM is, although you probably are because it seems like everybody is now promoting them on their travel YouTube channels, it's a non-physical SIM, so it's a digital SIM that gets added to your phone and you can use it for data around the world. I've been using Airalo now since 2023 on all my international travels, and I've never had any issues whatsoever with them, which is why I'll always recommend them. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, but I would recommend things that work for me. So if you are interested in getting an eSIM from Airalo, it's like everything else. There'll be a link in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen now. And if you use my referral code, that one there, you'll get $3 off your first purchase. Sounds like we need to get a replacement train at the next station. So we need to get off here, get a replacement train to continue going towards Hiroshima. So we've had to just go across the platforms, platform 22. That's our previous train behind us there, and wait for the replacement train. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. So I don't know what's going to happen with the seat situation. If the train's empty when it arrives, we'll go to that same seat, 12A, B, and C. So we're on our replacement train. It is now 10:30, so we're actually due to arrive into Hiroshima 3 minutes ago. And we've still got another stop, so probably is going to be after 11, maybe 10 past, 20 past 11 by the time we get to Hiroshima. So Holly was just asking me then if we're booked into anywhere at a certain time. So yes, we are booked into the Hiroshima Peace Museum at 12 o'clock. So we've got to enter between 12 and 12:30. And we're off. It is 10:34. There's a dog in the suitcase there. We're just about to arrive at Hiroshima.
Brief stop at Hiroshima. Passengers going to the Sando, Re, Kobe, and Gyebi lines, please change trains here at Hiroshima.
So we've arrived at Hiroshima. All we need to do now is go through the exit gates by using our passes, and then we will explore the city. So we just need to exit right here. And to exit, we just have to scan our cards. So as you probably just saw then, we are collecting some stamps in our Eki stamp book. Every station, every tourist attraction's got a stamp that you can put into one of these books. So we're doing that all the way around Japan. We just got this cheap book from Amazon before we arrived. And we're starting to fill up, as you can see. So that was our journey from Osaka to Hiroshima, riding on the Shinkansen Bullet Train. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as we've enjoyed making it. If you're new here, my name's Mark, along with my daughter Holly and son Matthew. We make travel and theme park videos from around the world. Now here's Holly with a very special message.
If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Bye!
Bye!
Next time on Travelshorts Epic Japan Trip.